Hello and welcome to the Black Rose Garden. So everyone's league start Atlas progression tree will look roughly the same as this one, but mine has some very important differences that I feel like make it better, so I wanted to share with you guys. What I've shown here is what your tree will look like near the end of red maps, but very soon I'll show you what you should take from the very beginning. I just want to show you this first to point out the differences between my tree and most other people's. So first is that I really value taking Einhart, mainly because of this node, which lets Einhart stay as an ally and makes him stronger. This is a pretty good boost to your character's damage and survivability too. Plus on top of that, I think that farming Yellow Beast is a pretty decent way to get free money without spending any extra time. Then as you can see, I've also taken Jun and Nico. Jun is mainly, you just take this wheel, this wheel. There are two main reasons why I really like Jun for League Start, and the first is that when you run safe houses, they give 200% increased XP, and the second reason is that you can get your unveils out of the way early so you don't have to deal with it later. I take Nico for the same reason as last league. It's for pack with energy. They obviously nerfed this by quite a lot, but it's still free additional character power, so I think it's still worth it when your character is very weak at League Start. And last league, I take these heist nodes and these heist nodes, mainly for Huck, which is another ally that gives a pretty big damage boost, along with a free aura if you craft gear on him. So now let's go over how I would make this tree. You obviously first path straight up, take shrines, and then do the Kirak. I would go this way because I think having more Atlas scouting reports is better than getting the special ones that you don't really need. And then you take these Kirak, and then you're basically rushing straight up for Unwavering Vision, which instantly gives you 20 points that you can spend taking the remainder of the shrine nodes. Then you can come back and take these map progression nodes. Then at this point you're probably around like yellow maps, so I would want the extra character power from Nico first, so I would take all the Nico nodes like this. And the second Nico cluster, which is up here, you don't need to take the notable. And then technically you need to take these two small nodes in order to guarantee Nico, but they're so far away I'd rather take other stuff first. So then we can go do Jun, then come over here. And then you can finish the Kirak. Kirak's really good for completing your Atlas, along with giving you maps that you can't find, and as well as unique maps. Then I would take these last nodes that give increased map tier. Then after that, I would say it's a pretty good time to take Einhart. You don't get a 100% chance to get Einhart in your maps, so that's why I take it later. As well as Heist. The chance to get Heist is also not 100%, unfortunately. By now, you're probably around red maps, so you just fill out everything else that I had shown on the Atlas tree before. So you can take these Nico, and then come over here and finish the Jun. Then I would go back to Kirak and finish these nodes. They're not very good, but they're a little more chance for Kirak missions. And very lastly, I would come over here and finish this Jun wheel so that you can get as many safe houses as possible, as well as Katarina's, which is a pretty easy fight that has a good chance of dropping valuable loot. One more optional thing I want to mention, which I really like, but I know most people don't, is taking Wellspring of Creation. This makes the monsters in your map a lot tankier. It also gives you a lot of survivability, which I think is important because everyone's trying to level up at League Start. My philosophy is it's always a lot easier to get more damage than it is to get more tankiness. Oh, and I guess you can unspec out of that point. And that's pretty much the full tree. Good luck to everyone at League Start.